9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hey everyone. Ah, happy Sunday.
I was going to say that, and then you jumped in, and man, she's quick on the trigger today.
Wow. You gotta be. You gotta be.
Well,
There's
that
no
depends
time
on
for
who you
thinking
talk to.
on the show. You might sound intelligent or something.
Oh
I
no,
don't
we can't have that. Can't have that.
know.
I'm wearing the only intelligence right here that needs to be worn. So it's all good.
Oh, every show.
No,
I,
it's not Disney adulting Nemo. It's just adulting in general this week. I'll just say that. And I will now explain everything as to why I said I hate adulting. Okay. This whole week I have said, okay, last week I said I'm gonna go find us a spot. We're gonna talk about a certain place, a certain this, that, or the other, and go back and forth with it, right? Let's just say the stars are not aligned. The stars have not been nice to me. My knuckles are shreds and my fingers feel like they've been beaten the crud up because I've been working on a vehicle since last Tuesday. And when you can't figure out what's going on with a vehicle, you change everything, right? No problem. Didn't think nothing about it. Changed the fuel pump. Had to go all the way 30 miles north to a friend of mine, my nephew in law, who has an actual lift that I can lift this thing up and get underneath it. So I don't have to try and drop the fuel tank, do it all and I'm talking mechanic speak now, obviously, but it was going to be a bloody nightmare. We get into it, replace everything. Did a, Once we did that, we had more codes come up. I was like, no, this is right before this the day we did the paranormal show and tell, mind you.
mm-hmm.
And I came running in here and I was like, I'm gonna freshen up for the show and I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be good. It's all and it was, but we had not figured anything out. So we went through that. New Year's Day, I go out and I start working on it again. I changed water fixtures because unfortunately this Dodge Journey doesn't have normal. Hey, let's change a thermostat. Hey, let's change it. No, we've got a housing that has two thermostats in it, and you got to change the whole thing out and do this, that, and the other thing. It's like taking the Christmas tree apart. Okay, so I put it in. It don't work. It doesn't even let the coolant run through it. It is completely non-operative. It's a brand new one, a dormant. I'm like, here we go again. So lots of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I finally get everything back in, got everything done. The O2 sensors got replaced out. Guess what? It don't like the O2 sensors. I was like, put the old ones back in, finally getting going. I'm like, something is still causing this thing to give me a check engine light, but it's something that I can't figure out. So I take some Berryman's B12. For anybody who don't know, that's carburetor and choke cleaner is what it really is. And I spray it along these brand new injectors I've already put in there. Spray it along the edge. What does it do? It starts to bog down, just as if you just sprayed starter fluid inside of a carburetor. I'm like, wait a second, what? It's not supposed to do that. I feel down and figure out where it's at. All I did was take a single injector, turn it about a half bit, push it down a little bit more. Everything was fixed.
Well, good for you. I mean, at least now you have something that works.
I'm mad though. I spent a whole week doing it. I won't even tell you how much money I put into that stupid thing. New
Well,
everything. It's got a completely new fuel system from front to back. Everything.
well, now you're not gonna have to worry about it for a while. the same thing happens next time, now you'll know then.
If it happens next time, that sucker's getting jumped. That's what's happening.
There you go.
Even though I know that engine now inside and out, but either way, it just made such a nightmare all the way till yesterday, and I finally got it inspected, had the emissions test done and everything. I'm like, oh my God, this is such a weight off the shoulder. And what did I do? I went to sleep, and I slept for like 8, 9, 10 hours
Oh,
because I was
goodness.
going to kill something before it happened.
Right.
But today I got up. I was like, okay, started working, made the show up. I was like, I better just go out and get some fun stuff to play with, because if I try and find something now, I'll probably get mad at not being able to find stuff. So I found stuff that we could play with.
Right.
And when we get to one of them, you might like it pretty good, because it's from our guys at Castle Rock. They put it out there on Facebook a while back from the haunted Pittsburgh hospital. So
Yeah.
that was anywhere. And little Patty's sitting there rubbing it in that she's been her birthday watching kaiju movies. That's Godzilla movies for you people that don't know kaiju. So.
Well, I spent the last yesterday and today binge watching a show that I would never watch. And I'm addicted to it and I can't figure out why. But it's called Landman is what it is.
I've watched
Landman.
all season 1, and I'm into season 2. Oh, trust me. Yeah.
I have no idea why. It is like, it just drives you insane when you're watching it, and
yeah.
I'm not a big Billy Bob Thornton fan.
Mm-hmm.
Some of his work is really good, but I'm just not, he's not somebody that I'd go see a movie for.
No.
And I'm addicted to the whole thing.
Well,
just addicted.
I told my wife when we first started watching it last year, she kind of watches at it with me, but I told her that is exactly the way the oil field is. Everything you saw in that first season is exactly the way that oil field works. 100%, almost to the T. And I'm like, man, they did some real good job. Now this season right now, I don't know if you've gotten further into it or not yet for this season. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know a single roughneck or anybody out there that would put up with that mom and that wife and daughter. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. There's not many people out there that could do that.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't no. I don't think so. But that's what I said. I don't know what they're getting away with and what they're doing. I'm just like, what?
Yeah. And don't get me wrong, this season's been a little bit more I don't want to say reality driven. It's been more
entertainment driven.
Yeah, entertainment purpose type stuff. And don't get me wrong, I still watch it, and I'll watch the next episode today when I get done here. But Taylor Sheridan lives right down the road here. Okay, me and him were born on the exact same day, the exact same year. I'm gonna go look that sucker up and say, "Hey, are you my twin brother?"
Right. Well, I liked it because it has like a lot of scenes from the stockyard there in Fort Worth and all of that, and I'm like, oh, I've been there. Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. So all of that is really cool for me, but I don't I don't know if I'm getting lost in this or what's happening.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And like I said, that first season made me so happy because it literally let everybody know what these guys actually do out there. You know what I mean? It's a real dangerous job. It could one slip and you're done.
Yeah. And everyone, it is an MTV production.
Yeah, it's on Paramount Plus.
Yes, Paramount Plus, but it's an MTV production. So wherever you can watch those at.
Yep.
So let's get started. Let's get into this because
are you sure about this?
Yeah, because I've been lazy and I haven't been investigating, and I'm ready. I'm ready.
Thanks for rubbing that one in on me too. I haven't investigated either, but I'm going to do one here in the next near future. I just absolutely got to. I'm going to.
Right. Me too. I got to do something.
Yep. So, but first, we're going to bring up a red circle.
Red circles.
I hate it, but it's a red circle. But this is one I'm kind of on the fence about. I think I know what it is, but it says my dad traveled to Massachusetts where he was always had a passion for history. While exploring a cemetery, he was taking photos and spotted a woman dressed in 18th or 19th century attire. He was alone at the time, and it was near closing. Owner of the photo stated this, and the group asked, "What are your thoughts about it?" And this is what we got.
Mm.
This really, and I wish I could have gotten one that had the two pictures separate. Now, I'm going to zoom in over here to the, hopefully to this side where you can kind of see where the thing is, and it's not a bad quality picture, even with it being superimposed and such like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that you needed the red circle, but yeah, I can see if you're looking at it from a distance, you can see where it's pointed out type thing. I don't know for sure if I'm really seeing what I think they want me to see though. Now, for anybody that can't tell, there's a monument back there slash a little how can I put it? I don't want to say
Headstone.
grave. Yeah, I don't want to say
Headstone.
grave because it might be a just a monument or marker of some sort, but it looks like it's a little pyramid back there that it's up against, and that makes me think is somebody important or it's marking some sort of uh, object in history,
Mm-hmm.
so or time in history. So as
Mm-hmm.
we look at it, I can see where they're seeing a person sitting there, maybe a woman. I see white and black. That's what I see, white and black. So I can't really tell if it's a woman in period clothing or not.
Mm-hmm.
I will zoom up a little bit more, see if you can see it better.
Oh, I mean, it's so hard to tell, you know.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is I have a picture from a cemetery. Actually, it's in Salem, Massachusetts. I got this
Hmm.
picture, and we may have to show it next week. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah. Definitely.
Because we're having some of the similar things.
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you what's in the picture. I'm
Let
just
us
going to bring
find
the
it for
picture.
ourselves.
Yeah, and it's going to be very difficult to find.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm kind of believing with this. Because I'm not sure if my picture is more pareidolia, a play
Yeah.
of light, or something else, because there is so much going on in the picture.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, you don't know what's going on, really.
Yeah, and the more you zoom in on it, it's pixelated. You know, it is definitely pixelated.
Yeah. And sorry, I'm looking, and actually, my stuff is actually working over on Facebook.
Yay.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think about. So anyway, okay, back to where we're at. As far as this one goes, as I back it out now, obviously they've blown it up, and it kind of is there. I am leaning toward there's a doll sitting there.
That's a big one, though. It's a big
Yeah,
doll.
it's tough to say. I mean, because I don't know the good size aspect of a good aspect of that size of that. If it's the same size as what these are, and this is a headstone like that, as you know, these headstones versus that, because like I say this is much worse than this over here. Because you got a good, decent little bit of a size comparison. Because you're talking about what roughly 6 to 8 feet between headstones, you know, from here to here. But that doesn't look like that to me. It looks closer to about maybe 6, maybe even only 5. So if that's the case, yeah, could that be a 5 foot woman?
Possibly. I don't know really what to think of it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't.
Now,
I don't.
Cool Hand is, you know, honestly, you're right. It can look staged real easy. This one
Mhm.
could really look staged. And when you do
Mhm.
something like this with the superimposition, that's all you share. as far as this, yeah, I got issues with that a little bit. And
Mhm.
Nemo, yeah, you're right. Pareidolia is a hell of a drug, but I don't know if this is really pareidolia or not. I think somebody might have put something out there.
Right.
It's hard to tell.
I really don't know. I mean, it's so far away
Mm-hmm.
that you can't tell anything. You really can't.
No.
You know. And then, it's like the same thing on the picture that I have.
Yeah.
It's very convincing,
Yeah.
but is it really what we think it is?
Exactly. I mean, I can't say it's tinfoil or anything. I really can't,
Mm-mm.
honestly, because you looking at this. If I go based off just face value, you can interpret this way any way you want. There's something there, so that would negate pareidolia to me. There's really something there. What it is, I don't know. And
Mhm.
could it have been superimposed or photoshopped in? I can't tell at this level of magnification.
Right.
This level of enhancement, I can't really tell.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like my picture. I know that my picture wouldn't have anything out there staged. Due to that particular cemetery, you're not allowed in after dark. They lock it up. They close it
Yeah.
down,
Yep.
and it is patrolled out there, so you cannot get in the cemetery.
Okay.
Um,
And
so
I'm guessing this is the same way. The way they were
Mhm.
talking in a description.
Mm, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't tell, and
I'm
I
gonna
can't
I'm
say.
gonna leave this one up in the air. But
Yeah.
what's my famous saying? When in doubt, throw it out.
Oh yeah, and I would not say it's evidence at all.
No,
No, I cannot accept it as actual evidence. Do
no,
I think there's something there? Possibly, but I don't think it's paranormal.
right,
It just is what it is. Whether it's
right.
pareidolia, like Nemo stating, and it very well could be, but I just that darkness and lightness and the way the way it looks, I still think it's more likely a doll, and we just got an aspect ratio that doll looks bigger than what we want it to be.
It could be a whole lot of things,
Yeah. So
honestly. Honestly, because if you're really looking at it, the shape of the body is like one of those headstones. It
yeah,
looks like one of the headstones. So, I mean, they could have laid flowers out there. They could have laid a lot of things out there, and
yeah,
from the distance, that's what it's looking like. So,
exactly.
all right, when in doubt, throw it out. We can't use
Hey,
that.
Michelle. Let's say hi to Michelle. Who else out there? Roger, Val, Michelle. Where's Mickey?
John,
Mickey's hiding, isn't she?
John,
Oh,
Poncho's out there.
yep. Of course,
Mickey may
Cool
have
Hand.
needed to work. Little Patty's out there.
But
Cool hand.
anywho,
I think you said them. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not sold on
convinced.
that.
No,
Yeah,
I ain't either.
I'm not going to commit either way because
Nope.
there's just too much if, ands, or buts on that one.
Well, here's one that was interesting to me. Now, this one, I almost debated not putting it on here because I just thought you needed to see a spiritualist type picture again just for the fun of it. But this is my great grandfather's grave. This is what was written with it anyway. This is my great grandfather's grave with my Uncle Pete and my grandmother's brother and his wife. Cemetery is Queens, New York. I'm pretty sure that it's Calvary Cemetery, which is the largest cemetery in the U.S. And I've been unable to locate the actual headstone myself, but this is a real untouched photo from his dad's photo album, quote unquote. Yeah, I can't buy it. I don't think it's necessarily a spiritualist type photo, where the spiritual guy was superimposed later on, that long exposure stuff. Um,
Mhm.
I think it's just something got on the film or got on the actual picture and caused it to lose its coloring
It
and
looks
stuff
like
there.
something's hanging over the lens, is
Yeah,
what it looks like to me.
yeah. So I mean, the only thing I would say was why you got an eyeball in it? Could a bird have come over right at that time?
No, you would have seen that.
You would have thought
Mm.
so. Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, but it it cuts off the top here a little bit. But like I say, I think it's 100% pareidolia. Or maybe not even pareidolia, I should say. It's 100% something has messed with either the film or
it
the
looks like
print
somebody's
itself.
finger.
It very well could have been.
That's what it looks like. Somebody's fingers right there.
Yeah. If it's that old, it very well could have been that.
Mm-hmm.
So I almost didn't do it, but I'd already downloaded it, and I was like, "Nah, I'm
You
gonna
know,
throw it out
like
there, see how many
somebody's
people."
finger, and they had a longer coat on, and they're, you know, messing with the camera,
Yeah,
sort of
and
thing. Because they're,
I,
you know,
yeah,
I don't.
maybe on a tripod, but I don't think so. I mean, but then again, we're talking about supposedly early 1900s, supposedly. Stress that, supposedly.
Right.
You can't go with everything, but yeah, I'm a cool hand. I think the picture's just messed up, is what it is.
Yeah, I think
It's a
so.
messed up picture. So, okay, so this next one though, we are going to have to go to a Facebook page here because this one was a video, and I try not to download the videos really if I can get out of it, but this one was quite interesting. I'm gonna read it as I set everything up. But
Okay.
the video says I got some indoor cameras, so I keep an eye on my cats when I'm at home, when I'm at work. So I set one up in the bedroom. Once I had it done, I turned the light off and sat in the living room and thought I'd check out how well it records in the dark. Which everybody knows when you get a new toy like that, you want to play with it, right?
That's right.
And
You
and
do.
you moved it, and they moved it in the dark, moved it around a little bit. I saw some strange orbs floating around, which I still, you know me and orbs. And every now and then, a mist fog would pass the camera. What could it be? Does my do I have a ghost in my flat, or is this a camera issue? That's what the first thing they're asking. Well,
Mm-hmm.
obviously, if they did that, they're scared from the get go. So let me do a
Mm-hmm.
share here real quick so I can make sure I got it. I had to make sure I set it up right because that would have been ugly. There's no actual sound with it either. So this is just what we got right here. Okay.
Oh, excuse me. Oh,
Dust, 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 dust,
dust and dust.
and
Cat
dust. Cat.
cleaning.
Yep.
Cleaning. Yeah.
That part right there. Now that's where I was wondering when she said I moved it around. Did she move? How did she move? I guess she's got a remote with it, is what I'm figuring.
You can
Only
you can
thing.
do those with the internet now. You can actually move cameras.
Oh, really?
Yes, you can.
I,
They even have those ones where they're like they can roll around your house, and it's like somebody from a couple states away can get on the both on Wi-Fi, and they can watch you and follow you around the house.
yeah. How about this? No, ain't nobody getting
Yeah,
on one and following me around the house at all. No, no,
right,
and no. But
right.
anyways, so as you keep rolling, she brings it back down. Now you saw just a second ago while it was still up there. Watch that right side. You see that looks like a little bit of a see that little bit? Almost looked like smoke, didn't it?
Yeah.
To the right side. Now she brings it back down. I saw some discoloration, but once again, we're talking about night vision, and I don't know how old it is. Then he's got that right there. You saw that, right?
Okay. So the first thing is a giveaway is the ghost blanket on the bed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
That's telling me a lot of things right there. Um,
I'll slow it down by half too, so we can see this one again.
yeah, you know what it's reminding me of is a little bit of a spider web.
Yeah, I mean, look how, and I slowed it down. So see how this thing comes across. It does look like a spider web right in front of the. Wait a second, Nemo. You said he's looking at where was this water stain? Did you see a water stain? Oh, probably on the roof or the ceiling,
Feeling.
right? Is that what
Hmm.
he's talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
So going at half speed, and we see this thing. I don't know for sure what it is per se. Come on, where was it? Did I miss it? Come back, do it again. Then. Right there, and that's all there is though. But that is literally all there is.
But isn't when it goes up and down, when it flicks the camera up and down, if you look off and to the right hand side, you
Yep.
can see something there. So let's get it to where the camera moves up to the ceiling and back down.
Okay.
It's right there. That's why I'm thinking, because you're seeing it right here in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, let's look at when the camera goes up. Look to the right side.
Okay. That first little bit I saw before I slowed everything down. And of course, there's dust flying everywhere in this place. Okay, so it comes up a little bit more, and he just right there.
Yes.
It's come down and up. I don't know. Now, this has got to be a water stain, is what I'm thinking.
Yeah. That's just
It looks like a roof leak. Yeah, you're right, Nemo. I think that's what it is.
infrared will pick up a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. Let me see if I can bring it back by 1 second here. I mean, it looks more like smoke than it does.
It looks like a spider web to me.
It looks like a spider web to you right there?
Yeah, it does, because it kind of does a little wave.
Yeah. One more time here. Goes up, and here it comes up from the bottom up. Just like that. I don't know. I mean, whatever it is so close to the camera lens itself that it's hard to tell.
Yeah, the ghost is vaping. That's what Cool Hand said.
Yeah, I see that. And
I don't.
That's what I thought. I thought smoke. I really thought smoke when I first saw it. Now, obviously, this person supposedly doesn't smoke. I ain't gonna guarantee that's the truth or not, but neither here nor there. So,
Yeah, but this is okay. Very odd place for a camera. Just saying.
she wanted to keep an eye on her cats.
Yeah, why?
What are you gonna do to the cats that's gonna make them stop doing whatever they do? See,
Yeah.
that looks. This part right here is one that gets me because I mean it looks like it's coming and just coming. I could see if it was a spider web right on that camera, it would have to be right on it too. I don't know after that.
I don't know, but that's just odd placement.
Yeah, and able to move if you're able to move it. I mean, well, like I said, yeah. Nemo, cats are stealing her bingo money. I'm guessing that's the only thing I can think of.
Maybe it's just odd placement for me.
So I'm going to say this one is complete misidentification. The lady's just got a spider or two, and definitely the quote unquote orbs she talked about were
dust.
There's no doubt they were dust. They came straight down from the ceiling.
Yeah. And you know, I think that this person again was just hoping upon hope, because I mean, look at the ghosties on the bed.
Yeah,
there's ghosties on the bed there.
She's already predisposed to want to believe it. So,
or couch or whatever that is. I'm not sure. But yeah,
100%. So, yeah, and that's why I wanted to bring that one in, because I was like, this is interesting here. I want to get somebody to look at this one a little bit closer, just to be on the safe side of what I'm thinking here. And again, we're at it is what it is type thing, I still think it's probably misidentification. I think it's misidentification.
I think so. There's something there. It's not of the paranormal realm.
No. We got another video now, though. This is the one I was talking to you about. But this one, I think it's got a little bit of sound. I'm double checking it to make sure, but I don't think it has a whole lot if it does. No sound. Okay. Once I get it to pause, I'm actually trying to get the video up and pause it real quick, so that way it's. But this one is not off. Well, it is off Facebook, but it comes from our friends at Castle Rock. Castle Rock was the one that actually. My mind went blank. Castle Rock is the ones that actually shared this one. Okay. Let's see, get that up there. And what happened with this one was. It's from actual Castle Rock got it from the OSPH, which is the Haunted Old South Pittsburgh Hospital.
Old South Pittsburgh Hospital. That is located near Jasper, Tennessee. Yes.
There you go. Okay. I didn't know exactly where it was at. I just okay. I figured it had to be around there somewhere since they posted it.
I've been in this one several times.
Okay. You might have seen this video then. Who knows? But as you can look now, I'll tell you as it plays. what they were saying. I'm just going to let it play at regular speed first. It's only a couple seconds, about 15 seconds or so.
Oh, I see it.
And I tell you what, those guys at Castle Rock, he said straight out, he said that building is alive day and night,
Oh,
no
yes.
matter what.
Oh, yes.
And they're saying this originally it was caught by a guy named Justin Smith, and the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital put it up on their YouTube, or not YouTube, their Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying, is this possibly Nellie peeking out of her room? Now, I don't know. I didn't do any research on Nellie. I don't know who Nellie is or anything like that. So I just
I
literally,
don't do that. I don't.
yeah,
I don't want to know the history about who you think it is. I want them to let me know who it is.
exactly.
But Old Pittsburgh South is a bigger location.
Hmm.
And yeah, and it is something. It is definitely something going
Yeah.
on in that. I've got lots of evidence that came out of there.
Yeah.
I got I had set my recorder down on one end, and we were we were actually playing on wheelchairs. I'm going to say this out loud. So we were taking the wheelchairs. There was only two of us on one floor. So we were taking the wheelchairs and we were just going around the whole floor.
Yeah.
Just riding around, checking it out, see if we can drum up something, anything.
Yep.
And, nothing really happened and we came back.
Yeah.
So later on when I was listening to it, I heard like a child in there. And I'm going to tell you how I knew it was a child. You can hear things moving on the table that I sat it on, right?
Hmm.
There
Yeah.
were numerous items related to the hospital there, and it was on that table, and you can hear these things moving around. But you hear this little like when a child is played too hard and they're so dramatic and they breathe real heavy. They're like,
Yeah.
you hear that.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You're hearing that little breath sound coming through my audio, and I'm like, there was nobody even there.
Yeah.
And you can
So,
hear stuff moving on the table.
and you weren't in there, right? So it was just all
No,
what
we were
picked
on
up
the
through
other
the
side.
audio.
We were on the floor, but we were all
Yeah.
the way at the other side.
Oh, wow. Well, I've slowed this down. Let's let the sucker play while you were talking about it, because this whole
Oh,
thing caught me off guard when they showed it. I
no,
was like,
no,
I wasn't expecting this.
no. I've seen so many things in there. There was a time where there was four of us up on one floor, and two of us were down at one end, and then two were down at the other. I left my recorder down at the other end. I went to the other end with my other recorder, and the next thing you know, you hear this guttural like scream come out of it, right?
Yeah.
And then you can hear the couple that was down there. They were like 3, 4 doors down from where I'd left my thing. You can hear them yelling and stuff, thinking that we were screaming because something happened.
Yeah.
And they come running. So you can hear it on the audio I left down by them, and then catch it on the audio I had with me.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you had me listen to that. I
Yeah.
think that's we already went over that one EVP on here, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, that's this place right here.
Okay, all right. So now I'm placing that Pitts, because it's the Pitts Scream is what the name of the thing was. Now I realize it's Pittsburgh Hospital. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
So
wild.
So if it could happen, yeah, we weren't racing. Shh. Okay. We weren't racing. Wink, wink. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So were we playing around?
Nod, nod.
Absolutely, we were playing around. We were getting lazy. We were getting tired of walking, so we just thought we'd have a ride. But if it can happen, I see it right there. There's no missing that. There's absolutely no missing that.
Yeah, I mean, when I saw this one, and now we know who it came from, who posted it, and we know where they got it from.
Mm-hmm.
This one jumped out to me kind of the way the Waverly Hills nurse did. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of those like, man, this is really, really cool catch here. This is something that people will be going over for years. You know what I mean?
All right.
And it looks legit to me, because honestly, and I'll play it one more time for everybody to see it. when it leans out, and I say it because I can't tell exactly what it is, obviously, but
Mhm.
it's definitely something leaning out. Now, the gentleman with Castle Rock, golly, why am I not remembering his name? What's his name? Uh, the leader of
I
Castle
don't
Rock Paranormal. Alex. Alex was the
Alex,
name.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Alex was putting stuff out, and he put it into the Chat GPT. Okay,
Mhm.
and with that one, I don't know why it did that. Get back to full screen. What are you doing? There we go. I don't know why it jumped like that, but it did. Anyway, the okay, stop. Damn. Anyway, so he was uh put it into the Chat GPT, okay, just to check it and to see what had happened and everything. And I'm looking here at the at his results. He posted his results for it, and the first thing was what it is not consistent with, based on they check for any AI or anything like that. It is based on the footage alone. It's not likely to have been a solid person walking, a physical entity blocking light, a shadow cast by any nearby object, or something interacting with the environment. There was no foot movement. There was no independent shadow logic or anything at that point. Okay. And then he kind of had it dig a little bit further and said, what is it seeing in the video objectively? It's seeing a fixed hallway shot with low light and grain and noise. Camera appears stationary, no handheld shake, even though I think early on it did have that.
Mhm.
But that could have been just some wind. If it's a static camera, it might have had some wind blow past it or whatever that made it shake a little bit. And
Mhm.
it does acknowledge the darkened shape or mass. It seems to intensify toward the back center of the hallway,
Mhm.
and then it subtly fades. It doesn't say it leans in and leans out, which we're looking at it, and we know it leans in and leans out. We
Mhm.
see it, you know.
Mhm.
So this
I'm
one,
call I'm calling it legit.
yeah,
I've
I'm gonna
been
play it
there.
one more time because this is
Yeah.
one of those, like I said, I haven't
Uh,
seen a whole lot. I
It's a
have
good
not seen
catch.
a whole lot.
I think it's
It's
a
just
good catch.
yeah.
I know
So
what goes on in that place.
yeah,
Um, and I would love to go back. I think that may be on the one I'll do this year and next year. I think I'm gonna go back to that one. Yeah, I see it right there.
yeah. I mean, leans out, and you heard me talk about when my trip to the Mineola area of East Texas, and we were riding around in the woods and stuff, and we came across that place called Bigfoot Bridge. Okay, that one was what I got
Okay.
this feeling from, the
Okay.
way they in and out.
Right. This we're gonna have to back up. Lil Patty says she sees nothing.
Where
Okay,
at? Where?
back up to the video, and I want you to take your cursor and put a big circle
Okay,
around where
right
that's
at this
going to
bridge.
happen, so she can see that.
Right here is where you're gonna be looking, Patty.
Can you see the cursor? That little white dot running around. Can you see that? Okay, now he's gonna
Right there.
play it,
Yep.
but watch where he was circling.
And when it comes out, I'll circle it as well. Right there.
And no, there is no door. You can see that little shadow poke out.
Yep. And I'm playing at half speed too,
Hmm.
so we can see the actual movement.
And then you can watch it just
It just,
disappear back into the
just,
wall.
yeah, jumps
There
back.
is no door.
There's no door down there. I thought there was a door down there.
No, there is no door. Mm-mm.
Okay, that's something they said something about it being a door down there in Nellie's room.
Is
So
there is it a door? I didn't think there was a door
I,
down there.
I think there's a door. If I'm not mistaken, you can see the edges of it right here, much like this one. I don't know
Well,
that there's a physical door there, but there's a doorway, I think.
yeah, down the center.
Here, let me back this off, see if it gets any better from one right here, one right here. I think there's one at the end too. I really do. See, sticks out. Now look over here. There's another one over on this side too.
I don't remember them being that close down there to those walls, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I mean, and that's
I
it's
mean,
tough.
I
mean,
think I
it's
know
tough.
exactly what hallway they're in,
Yeah,
but it's been a minute since I've been there, guys. I am so sorry. There may be a door down there. I don't remember one, but I mean, there
yeah.
may be one.
Tough to say. I mean, I haven't been there, so I can't tell you one way or the other. I just see
Yeah.
what it looks like is all I see. So.
Yeah, because usually they'll throw balloons and stuff, lighted balloons down the hallway and see, because like what
Yeah,
we did, and see if
yep.
it'll move. And usually there's stuff like that in there. They may have pulled all that out, which they needed to.
Yeah, in some ways, yeah, I agree. But once again, that's a great catch. I don't care what anybody
I
says.
think it's
That was a heck
absolutely
of a catch.
fantastic. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah.
a fantastic catch.
So okay, so now that we've all hawed and slobbered all over ourselves about that one, let's get back to reality again. All right.
Oh, is it any of this reality? Come on.
Well, of course it is. It's all real. All
It's
right. And I'll tell you this one right now. The only caption that came with this one was thoughts on this. Literally, that's all there is. Thoughts on this is all. I know nothing
and
else
I love
about
that.
it.
I love it.
Well, we got a red circle and we got a green arrow. Don't that look like a post-it note arrow?
Yeah. They didn't have to go to that extreme. All right.
All right, gonna zoom in. I'm gonna zoom in on the lower one first. Obviously, we're getting pixelated out the yin yang here, but easily pareidolia. Easily could be, but
Uh,
I don't think
yeah.
per se it is.
I'm gonna
You know,
say it is.
yeah. Here's the only reason I say probably not. Look at the darkness of the shoulders per se. I'm just going to call them the shoulders for lack of a better term. Look at the darkness versus the trees and such. The only other spot that's really dark is like that is over here, right? Could it be a play of shadows? Absolutely. It very well could be. I see the dude in the suit, like you say, Cool Hand. I see a dude in a suit. Now, when we go up here to the actual zoom, now they've obviously enhanced it a little bit because now you can see eyeballs and such. I don't think so. I think that's too much
Okay.
enhancement.
So from the original.
Yep. Back down to the original. Let me get her down there. There we go.
Could this be part of whatever that structure is meant to be? Could it be part of that?
Oh yeah.
Because
100%.
if you're looking all the way to the left, you
Yeah.
see similar things to the left.
Yeah.
Minus the whatever is
The head.
sitting
The head per
white
se.
head.
You're
Yeah.
talking about right in here.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
They all look similar.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Could there be
And I
something sitting there on top of one of those? Yeah.
very well could be. But just kind of coincidental that it looks like a person there though, versus the other ones that have no shape whatsoever about them. Once again, easily could be pareidolia. Easily could be. I'm not saying it is or isn't.
Yeah.
But it's just funny how that one stands out from the rest. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, like I say, now that one you look at and you look at the way they enhanced it. Yeah, see, this is where they screwed this up again. It's too enhanced now. You can see what they want you to see.
Mm-hmm.
So I get more out of this down here actually than out of that enhancement. Because you got a wider view, you can see stuff over here that it could be. You can see stuff over here that it could be. It's just funny that it's right in the middle. It's almost like it's watching her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's possible.
So once again, I don't think tinfoil. I'm up in the air. I can't go one way or the other with it.
I think it's physical.
You think it's physical?
I think it's physical.
I don't have to wear this today right now.
No, we haven't yet. I
Not
think it's
yet.
physical. I just don't necessarily think it's paranormal.
And it very well might not be. Like I said, I
Yeah.
cannot say, and I back
Okay.
out.
I'm
It's
thinking it's part of whatever they had built back there. It's part of that, whatever that is.
well now, and look at this. Now we were talking about that enhancement I was talking about. Look how clear you can see the stuff here and over here when you back out.
Mm-hmm.
See what that is, and see what that
Mm-hmm.
is. Now you can't tell that when you zoom in here. You can see that this does fit this shape over here, though. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And this obviously fits this, but man, I don't know. Looking at the whole picture as a whole, I wish they'd have gave me a place. I wish they'd give me a time period, something I could actually kind of work with.
Just give me a place, give me a
Yeah,
place.
I don't know whether I could say it's legit per se, but boy, I want to big time.
Yeah, but I don't think it is. I just don't think it's legit as in paranormal. I don't think it is. I think this is a case of pareidolia with something that is actually physical back there. And this is what it looked like in the picture.
Okay, I got to find this. Knack is saying weird how a tree to the right looks like an arrow pointing up. Are you talking about this? Looks like a for better lack of a better term, this well shed or whatever you want to call it.
Well, if that's what it is, that's a little
If that's
small.
what it is. Yeah, it's no, I'm not talking about a well house. I'm talking about like the overhang over an open well. You know what I'm talking about, where
Mm.
you would drop down an actual bucket and such.
I don't know why they'd have that on a hiking trail.
I, historical value. That's the only thing I could think of.
Mm.
Is that if that's what he's talking about? That's what that I don't see what other tree will be like an arrow pointing up that I can see anyway.
Mm-mm.
That's the only thing that looked like an arrow to me. But hey, I think it's cool one way or the other. And what John
John
says
says it's Uncle
Uncle
Fester.
Fester. Yep, I
Yeah,
could see that too. Yeah,
absolutely.
Nemo, you're right. It could be a resting bench there. That could easily be a resting bench. Where you just pop underneath, sit down for a few minutes, that kind of
Mm-hmm.
deal. It's just we don't know what it is for sure, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be a map. It could be a map board there, telling you where you're at. You are
Right.
here.
Right.
So yeah, I want it to be legit. Let's put it that way. I want it to be legit. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah, and I don't think it is. So there you go. There's two opinions. Make one up yourself
And
because
she's wrong. Don't worry about her. She's wrong. She'll be all right.
there's no wrong answers here. There's no
Nope.
wrong answers here.
Nope, not one bit. So okay. Now I'm going back to my buddies though at Haunted Fairbanks house. This is in Louisiana. This was captured by JNS Paranormal Investigating when they first started working on the Haunted Fairbanks house way back a couple of years ago and such before they started opening it up. And the camera itself activated when the REM pod in it lit up. Okay.
I love that. Yeah.
You can see the REM pod, and they shared this out on their Facebook. And I wanted to look at this a little bit closer because you know me when I think about motion people, and I want to see if there, but supposedly there's going to be nobody there. Obviously, if they set up the REM pod, nobody in their right mind is going to be around that REM pod.
No, that it gets annoying when you stand too close to it.
Yeah, yeah. It got annoying for my family when they were sitting there. I got mine for Christmas, and I started playing it like a theremin.
Mm-hmm. Um. Wow.
That's what I said. Like I don't know.
I mean, I wish we had video. I mean, that would have been
Oh yeah.
fabulous.
And I contacted them guys, and I don't know for sure if they even got video with it with how they set this up. I'm assuming they did, but they very well could not have. But yeah, I mean,
I
does
mean,
that or does that look like something going across there?
it would kind of make sense because a REM pod, especially like in a still photo like this, is not going to show up.
Yeah.
It's not, you're not going to see if it is just a temperature change or if you're actually experiencing EMFs or
Mhm.
you're not going to see that or hear it or anything
No.
like that. So
Nope.
it just kind of makes sense if you're going to use a REM pod, use video, not still photos.
Yeah. Yeah, you would think so. But like I said, we weren't the ones setting it up, and this is when they first started on the house. So I don't even know if they really knew what they were working on. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
At that point.
I
Uh
don't know. It looks
TKB TKB REM pod is essentially it's a aerial an area wide EMF detector. It'll detect EMF and temperature changes all the way around it to what I think a couple of feet
it,
maybe.
yeah, it'll check your electrical magnetic field.
Yep.
So if we as humans, we have one, we will set it off.
Hmm.
A regular electrical currents will set it off, and ghosts will set it off.
Yeah, sure will. And
So
I've never been a REM pod person until, like I said, another train station thing when my two daughters, who seem to have a hell of a lot more activity than I ever get, they sit there in a girl's bathroom and have a talk via the REM pod and ghost box
mhm,
with a little girl.
mhm,
I'm like, y'all, yeah, yeah, and it's hard to see it. This is the shadow at best, you know. So, but it looks, you can see there's motion blur there.
mhm.
Whatever it is, it's moving across. So I don't know. I can't tell you that it's not. I would not think it's a person. Honestly, I would not think it's a person because they'd have to be moving pretty quick for this to have done this. Now, did they
Yeah,
enhance it at all? I don't know.
right. I mean, it definitely could be just mist, a mist. I mean,
Yeah,
which is paranormal.
yeah,
Going through there, which will set off a number one, a REM pod, and a motion detector will sense it because there is a change in the view.
yeah,
It will set it off.
yeah.
Um, I don't know. I don't know.
I
I
don't
wish
either.
we had more with it, but I'm thinking that this is going to be. I don't know. I would say it's a catch
Of something.
of something.
Yeah,
Yes.
we just and it's pretty ingenious to use the REM pod and have it set off the camera for you.
Yes.
And obviously he took the picture on an actual screen too. So that doesn't help us a lot either. If we'd had the actual file,
That's why I'm
bet I
thinking
could
it was
actually,
a video they took a still shot of.
yeah. Well, if it's a video, then I should see something going across there. I would rather have
Right.
seen that. So,
Right. Absolutely.
yeah. So, anywho, so yeah, I still think it's something, but once again, what it is, we don't know.
Right.
All right. I can't remember if we went over this one or not. I'm going to play it for you real quick and just give you the heads up. This is another video though, and I'm only going to be on it for a couple of minutes because, like I said, this is out front of somebody's house, and it says there's something walking on the left side, and the dog's in it. And I can't remember if we went over this one already once. And let me go ahead and make it full screen so we can see it. Now you saw the dog leave, and watch that left side one more time.
Dog isn't even paying attention to it.
Now, and that's why I sat there and thought I couldn't remember. I got it a couple of weeks ago, and I was going to show it, and I think we got sidetracked on something else. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to show it that time. And then I went back, like, did we ever look at it? I don't know what I'm looking at here, but I'm pretty sure it's more than likely not paranormal because that dog did not react at all.
Well,
We'll play
my
it one.
dog is not paranormally inclined. I'm just gonna say that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's like dum 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 dum. He doesn't really care. But
No,
if there was a shift in something, he would have definitely gave it a glance back.
yeah,
Um,
you'd have
eh,
thought they'd have noticed.
he would just kind of like look at it and just keep moving. It wouldn't have stopped him and he'd have growled. And no, my dog don't. react like that to anything.
No.
He just looked at it, went, oh, and just kept going.
Now, here's the other thing with it. The more I look at it, as I'm trying. Come on, you. Where you at? I hate doing it on the picture side of it, but this video, I mean, when you go back to it after it finishes up, watch when it starts up. Okay, when it starts up, watch over here and see if the dog doesn't immediately move, because maybe it's moving because that thing's coming. See him kind of get up and go. I'm not for sure.
I'm trying to look at it here. I'm on a few second delay.
Yeah, and I need to get it onto a different format here. Let me pull it up on the actual video side instead of just the picture viewer, because I can control it better that
But
way.
if this animal is used to that happening, they're gonna be, oh God, I'm gonna move, away from it. But does it scare me? No.
Yeah, doesn't scare you at all. But
Good.
here we go. All right, now let's try this again.
I love that, Bristol. Can I pet that dog? I'm just saying.
Hey, I won't pet the dog.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so here we go again. I'm going to kind of take it down to even slower than normal. I'm going to take it down to a quarter. Okay. Now you see the dog behind the bush right there, right? The little tree.
Yeah.
I can't tell if it's already looking back this way, because you see it's starting to form right here. And then we let it go at that. See, as it moves forward, the dog is like, it just doesn't look like it looked back at all at it. You know what I mean? Maybe it sensed something, but it never looked. See, this
Yeah, and
thing,
it's hard to tell if it was actually in between the cars or a little bit of ahead of the car, or
yeah, I mean,
but
because where,
it looked like it started trotting because it heard something,
yeah, something got it to move.
Right.
And like I said, I'm just looking at the image to the left now. A mist at best. Okay,
Mhm.
no apparition that I could tell. But see how it goes across the hood of the car to start with, right in this area right here.
Well, I'm looking at it, kinda.
Yeah, it's like it
Uh,
just kind of disappears. Then
you'd
now
really have
see,
to you'd really have to pick this one apart for sure.
yeah. So that's why I didn't think I'd stay too long on it to start with, because I really don't know for sure if it's what we're thinking it is, or it's just a wind blowing type thing. But I don't see any other dust going anywhere. It's in January of 24, so it's got to be a little cool out there.
Could it be dust, or could it be like condensation coming off of something else?
Steam coming across. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
smoke from a fire or something.
Oh my
Or,
gosh, turn on a dryer inside the house and go outside and look what
yeah,
happens.
exactly. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
that was.
definitely gonna see that.
We could recreate this. I do believe. I really think we could
I
recreate it
believe we
quite
could
easily.
recreate it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe we could recreate it, but I mean, you got to think about that for a second. Was anything really on?
Yep. And we don't know. We just
Right,
do not know,
right.
unfortunately. So, but hey, if I don't try this stuff, I don't learn, and y'all got to help me learn. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I think we've done this one before, but I got a kind of a little bit better, clearer picture of this one this time, and I'm pretty sure we've done it before. But this is from the Riverside Indian School in Anadarko, Oklahoma. Yes, Okies, here we come. Okay. It seems to show children playing on the playground equipment. Now, we know we've talked about this one before and looked at it, I do believe. This is the clearest photo I've ever gotten of it, though. I don't know that this is the original photo. I think this might have been enhanced. See the face?
yeah.
And I believe I'm going to go and find real quick. And as you look at it, I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks like whoever's there, they're up on it. You know what I mean? They're actually physically on the merry-go-round. And I don't know. I mean, what are you thinking?
I don't know. It looks weird to me because if you look on the right-hand side, the one
Uh-huh.
closest to the camera, it looks
Yeah.
like their legs are super long and touching the ground. You see
Mm-hmm.
that?
Like they're
Is
standing
that
up next to it.
yeah, but their legs are unusually long. It looks
Yeah.
weird.
Yep. Doesn't quite
Um,
fit with what we know, type thing.
yeah, it's not fitting what
I don't know. I mean, honestly, I mean, it's the more I look at it, the more I'm like, okay, I remember seeing this, and I remember seeing this one originally around the time I saw the Zombie Road the first time.
mhm,
And I kept telling myself, like, something ain't quite right with this, though. I'm not seeing
mhm,
something that I should be seeing, type thing,
mhm,
or I'm seeing something that shouldn't be seen. I
mhm,
just didn't know what it was. And
mhm.
I'm trying to find an older picture of because I swear I bet money that they've actually
I
done some
think they've
enhancements
enhanced
to it.
this. Yeah.
I think so too. So, because I don't remember seeing that kind of detail at all. I really don't.
No.
I'm
I
just
think I
trying to remember.
remember this picture vaguely, but I think it has been debunked.
Has it been debunked?
I
And I couldn't find anything on that either. So
yeah, I think it has. It is just resurfacing.
and somebody's playing with it. It looks like too.
Yeah.
Uh, John out there with Children of the Corn. Yeah, that very well could be.
Right?
And I know that we've done it on this show before. I bet money we've done it before. I would have never let this one go without bringing it up at least once or twice. Almost as much as like thylacines, right?
Right.
But even if I can't find it on here, which I thought I could, but I can't right now anyway, without going through every single episode folder I've got.
Right.
Um, it's I honestly I would like to find out for sure one way or the other that like we were talking before, if it was real
Yeah,
or
this
if
one
it
just
has
looks
been
weird to
debunked.
me. Yeah, it looks weird to me.
Yeah, because I know the originals. I never saw a face here,
Mhm.
so that told me that this one has been enhanced, and I don't believe we could see the merry-go-round that well.
Yeah. It's just that one that is on the far right-hand side, it just
This one
looks
right
weird.
here.
Yes, that one looks weird.
Doesn't that almost look like an X-ray?
Yeah, kinda.
So, Cool Hand says, based on the appearance, it looks real. Now, I tended to think that this picture was real. Now, this before enhancement, obviously. Uh, but yeah, I always thought it was real.
Well,
Honestly.
we'll have to look through and see if we can find the old picture because this one
Oh,
definitely has been enhanced.
I found 100 of them out there, but some of them were so chopped up. I mean, people had already enhanced it and blown it up and did. I mean,
Yeah.
I want to see something that's about that size right there. I should be able to see that.
Yeah.
But some of them, it's just on the wheel itself, and you only see half of it. It's been messed with so much you just can't tell what's
Right.
going on with it. So,
Right.
but
We're just gonna have to leave that one until we can look into that one more.
yeah. So we're gonna go right into this next one though. I know I got like a few of them here. Uh, this is from the Cheshire Paranormal Society out of England. Backhorse Ridge and good lord, I don't even want Carewell, Wales. I don't know how to pronounce it. Caergwrle. So that's how it's spelled anyway.
I don't know.
Yeah, Carewell. We'll go with that one. Although this was just a random shot, orbs can be seen captured by the group already, and several members felt uneasy at the time. It's believed the number of ghosts haunt the bridge. A number of ghosts haunt the bridge itself. Okay, now eh,
I don't know. Is it,
it, yeah, you see my resistance to it, right?
Yeah, that okay. I'm gonna put
It's
my hat on
yeah. I told you I
because
had one in here that was going to be worth it.
yeah, because this one definitely looks like that it was put there.
Either put there or somebody's back there and they doctored the photo after. One of the two, because that's reflecting entirely too much light to me.
Yeah, it's there's something wrong with that. There's something not. Yeah.
Now,
I'm gonna say tinfoil on this one.
when we zoom in, I can't see any spot that looks like it was superimposed in any way, shape, or form. It looks like it's part of that photo. But I just don't know. I just don't know. That flash, you know how it is in the dark with flashes. You could anything under the sun could create that, you know?
Yeah, I'm not yeah, I don't think so. I think
Yeah.
there's something really, really, really wrong with this. Um, and I can't put my finger on it right now. Again, this is one that we'd have to look into and tear it
Yep.
apart.
Yep.
We'd have to dissect it to figure it out.
Oh yeah, I'd have to try and completely I had to blow the crap out of this thing just to get to a level where I could even tell if that's even really part of the picture or not. But because the walls just kind of the walkway just kind of stops. You know what I mean?
mhm.
I mean, you would think with a flash it would get a little bit more than that, but like I said, this very well could be already enhanced.
I mean, if they're taking it with a cell phone, I mean, you're not gonna get a
Yeah,
long
that's
range
true.
flash,
No, you're not.
and especially if you have something on your lens.
Could I recreate it? I don't know that I could though.
I think I could. I think I could splotch something on my lens.
Think so?
I think so.
Then how
Yeah.
do you get the reflection of the light though?
It just all depends on where you're standing.
Mm.
I mean, if you're taking it with a flash,
Mm-hmm.
whatever you're taking a picture of is going to get that flash, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
So
even
if you smudge it to make sure it doesn't stay in focus. Is that what you're saying?
hmm
I could see that. Yeah, I could see that.
So I mean, I'm gonna say save it. I can't, I wouldn't call this evidence.
No, I'm not going to. That's another. I told you I'd have at least one tinfoil in here,
Yeah, right.
but hey, it is what it is on that one. That's
That's
all it is.
right. That's right. That's right. I mean, we got to look at these, but it does look like something on the lens.
Yeah, and I want to believe it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the history and the old towns and stuff like that. When you get that kind of a feeling about it, shall we say? Uh,
hmm
yeah, it's it's wild. It's wild. So that
It is.
was that was a fun one to go with. Now, so but I only did a few because I figured we'd get stuck on the the leaner
Yeah, the
video for a
video.
bit. Yeah, I figured we get stuck on that, so I only did about 9 or so of them. But I did bring one up just to show you how cool things can look in the world. Okay,
Wow.
that's up in Alaska. That is actually in.
Is that from a windstorm that caused that?
I'm guessing because it says it's completely real. It's captured in Brooks Range of northern Alaska. Is where this was caught.
Yeah, it looks like they had a blizzard of some sort. And
I was trying to look, and I put it into AI, and it said there was no AI, but it looks like it should be AI. You know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Watch this. Y'all going to find out with me real time here. We're gonna test this right now. Again, we're gonna do AI detection tool. No, I don't want you to sit there and try and free AI checker. No, I don't want a chat. I don't want text. Oh my god, I'm gonna punch these people. Free AI detection picture. There we go. We're going to check this real quick, just to be on the safe side. Okay, likely to be 96.6% AI generated.
Oh.
So it's AI. Damn it.
Well,
I wanted that to be real.
I was looking at the tree in the background that's super tall back
This
there.
one. This
And
one.
yeah, why it didn't have any, it just looks like everything came straight down.
Yeah, it looks like a teepee.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's what I mean. And you see all the ones in the background that all look like teepees and
Yeah. These look more realistic over here. These over here do not.
yeah, that's why I was like, I don't know, because there's no weird.
Well, damn.
I don't know.
Dang
They
it.
lied to you.
I hate daggum AI.
I know.
Oh, Bigfoot Fades ain't out there.
Well, that's different. I mean, we know that that's AI. We know that.
Yeah.
Okay. But this stuff, don't go out there and try to pass it off as it's real. They should do
Exactly.
as much as we get dinged on a 30-second excerpt from a song that may
Yeah.
have played 40 years ago. All right.
Exactly.
Why don't they ding them for false AI generated evidence? Why do that? If they say that this is real and it isn't,
Yeah.
why not ding
And
them on it?
they even quoted where it was supposedly at. So
Yeah,
you can see now
if
I
it's
am
AI
just
generated,
depressed.
right?
I'm depressed. I'm gonna go in my bathroom and cry like a man now.
Okay, go cry like a man. All
Oh
right,
well.
everybody, we
It
are
was
done
fun.
for this week. Yeah, we're done for this week.
I'll be better
And
next week. I'll be happier. I guarantee it. Maybe.
yeah, I'm just a little bit tired still this week. I don't know why. Maybe it's because my emotions have been running high with that stupid binge watching Landman. I need to quit that.
Well,
Stop it.
if you need to bring up your stuff a little bit, we've been binge watching Palm Royale on Apple TV, so it
Okay,
was
so
it's interesting to say the least.
well, there you go. We just need to stop it. All
Oh
right,
no, it's
everybody.
funny. It's funny. I enjoy it. Suckered me in is what it did.
Well, let's get off of here so I can go finish
Yep.
binge watching my show.
We will see y'all next week, guys.
Good night,
And
everybody.
I'll see you in about an hour and a half. All right. Bye.
Bye.